So I'm gonna quickly explain. In this part of the video, I did explain that I was going to use FreeCAD, but I can't use FreeCAD because I haven't used it enough to know what I'm doing. So I used Tinkercad instead, which is perfectly fine. Yeah. So this is my Sabaton SVMC 7260 APT. It's the APT because I have the UKC1 screen. Anyway, I'm going to be creating these 3D models, shipping them out to you guys through Macari. I have the link in the description where you guys can order them. Just tell me the sizes of the frame. I explain it better in the next part of the video. But yeah, all you need for this is basically a measuring tape and a measuring tape with millimeters and the thing you're trying to do, and then yeah, we'll get to that part. Okay, so due to the fact that I'm not really sure how to use FreeCAD that much, I've tried, I can't get it to work. Now I've used Tinkercad a lot, so I actually know what I'm doing. So instead of doing the picture image that we were going to do, I'm just going to measure it. I've already measured it. It's 120 millimeters, and I know where the holes are. So just take your measuring tape. My measuring tape, which is from Dollar Store, actually has feet and it has millimeters. So it measured out to be 120 millimeters wide. So in Tinkercad, I'm just going to make 120 millimeters wide square, and we'll do a little bit of math in a little bit. So I'll start with that, and let me grab it again. Normally I use calipers, but I don't have my calipers. I have calipers in inches, but I'm not going to work with inches because inches pisses me off. So I'm going to use millimeters. So by taking my tape measure, I'm going to quickly figure out the center-ish point, which is going to be 68. So there's the difference between two holes, basically. The center of the cutouts is 68 millimeters, and it is 120, exactly 120 millimeters wide. So now I just got to get the width, which is 15. So obviously we want bigger than that because we want a little bit of clearance, and overhang's not too bad. You could have it to where there's no overhang, but I'm going to do overhang. So what if we look? I'm going to do 30, I think. That's double the width. Take my tape measure, put it somewhere in the middle. Yep, 30 is good. So put 30, and yeah, so here's the other part we need to figure out. So I'm going to be using heat nut certs, which apparently if you go F1 you can't do that. So here's the heat nut certs. I'm going to use M6. The hole is an M6, so we're going to use the big ones, M6 by 12, because we're going to have a lot of room. 12 millimeters is not really that much, but the longer we have it, the better. So we should make this M6, so 6 millimeters. And I got that number because this says 6 millimeters on the top part, which I don't know if I can. Right there, 6 millimeters on this part. So it's 6, and then the outside's 8. So it's 2 millimeters of melting. And we're doing this one, the long one. So yeah. So here's our 6 millimeters. Now height, we don't have to worry about right now because we're not doing that part yet. We do want to kind of guesstimate. We want at least the we're gonna rotate this. We're gonna do it sideways. Actually, we'll rotate when we're done because we got a lot of math to do. So yeah. Then we need to have the triangle, which we need it to be, where's it, 120, flip it. Now, I've used iCat a lot. or not HiCAD. I have used HiCAD, but I've used Tinkercad a lot. So yeah, if you want to put two parts together in like the same spot, you do this. So you click this, click shift, click the other part, go to here, click the actual item you want to connect it to, connect it to the bottom, center it there, put it on the bottom. Now the problem with putting on the bottom is you're actually putting it from the wrong tip. And what I just did there was, if it's inside the part, click this, click the little flashlight or a bulb, it goes away, then you can put it back. So we're going to take this. I like the 20mm idea. So we're going to do that. We're going to take this out to there. Take that out to there. Now, we get to mess with this part, which will basically be the rest of it, and then we got to figure out the hole. So, let's say, I'm not going to go measure because I don't have the bike here to measure, but let's say your hole was, I don't know, what would it be, like 30? Let's say it's 30. So 30. So what you want to do is you want to put, you want to basically figure out where you want it. So if you want it super close, so if we do like that, and then it's by the center, which we'll do here in a minute, but it's by the center of it, which this isn't even centered, but yeah. So it's by the center of this piece. So if we did it here, we would have whatever this distance is before the controller's on it. You don't want it probably that much, so I'd probably say there. And then we just work that until we get to a somewhat decent area. So say that. Let's make sure these are centered. So this, boom, centered. We can extend it both sides to get into it. Okay. Now remember, you have the nutserts here and here, which we're going to put in here in a minute. So you have this piece, and then we want to make zip tie points. So basically, you're going to take this, and you're going to duplicate it, and you're going to make it bigger. Now, I'm going to do 40, and then we do it here, 40, and basically, oops, oh, apparently I didn't duplicate it. That's fine, so let's actually do 40. Yes?
What did you say that name was?
Diana?
She got a box for that. Something. I don't know what it is. Something.
For what?
I don't know what it is. Pretty good size. Like that. They just
Oh, the mail? Okay, I'll check it. Okay, so we have these, and then we need to put this piece and this piece there and there. Center it between there and here, and then we'll make it wider. We're making a spot for the zip tie, by the way, so take that, hide it, hiding it, let you put a hole in it, which will make this piece. Then we're able to scale it to whatever our where zip ties are. I'll do 4 millimeters. And then you want to take this and this. You want to center it between there and the other piece. So center it like that. Then we'll go over here. Now it'll be centered with the hole, which isn't actually centered with that. So let's do all 3 of these. Center it. Then we're going to offset. So we're going to offset by what? I don't know. Of course I couldn't see it, so try it again. Let's offset by 8 and 0. Then we'll Control CV. Then we'll put that back into there. So basically we want 16 or 14 this way. So 14 with 0. Okay, and that will make 2 spots for the zip ties. So you want to take this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. Actually, we need to make these holes. So this one, this one, this one, this one. It's holes. And then we gotta take this piece, this piece, this piece, this piece, and this piece, and turn it into one piece. And somehow it moved. I don't know how the hell that happened. Okay, let's actually turn this into one item. Make it easier. Put this align in the center. Okay, we're gonna hole. Click that. Now, oh wait, we need to hold both. Okay, so that makes a little zip tie point that goes all the way around. And make sure this is the same exact size as your actual your pipe. So don't add any clearance because it will click together if you do it right. So now we just gotta do the nut certs, which are easy. It's 12. And then they are how far? 48. So remember that these are 6. So actually, if we put it in the center, we can go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 0.8. Or we can actually go down here, change the grid, but whatever. Just do that. 48. So that'd be here. So that's between here and here is 48. So that's 10, 20, 30, 40. So that's perfect. Take these hide group and then was it 48? That sounds low. I think it was 68. Yeah, 68. I knew that didn't sound right. Okay. So just 10 more. Or 20 more. There we go, 68. So grab that one, group, hole. Boom, boom. Align. Center, center. Top. And then grab bolt. Make the holes. Boom. Now let's make sure that the whole actual piece, yeah it is 12. Okay, so yeah, that's basically it for now. you get the inserts here. They'll go in the holes, and then you just screw the piece on. You have a little bit of an overhang. Obviously, they are the same on both sides, so you have a little bit of an overhang. And you can zip tie it to the bottom. So yeah, I have a Macari store, so I'm gonna link that because I'm gonna actually print these for you guys. So if you need them printed, just tell me the actual size of your bike seat post neck adapter. Here, let me get what that looks like really quick. Okay, so depending on how you want it, just give me the measurements of both sides. This controller, which I'm assuming all the Sabaton control, I mean not all of them, but probably like the 7280, the 72100, 72150s. I'm assuming they're all the same width, they're just longer. You can check that before you order, but the width of this one's 120 on the actual pieces. So check that. If that works, then you're good. Let me know basically how wide the item is on both sides. So for my controller, I think it's 250 millimeters. So if you want it on like here, on this side, or whatever you want to do, just give me the dimensions of the tube in both spots where it will touch, and then I can make you that. If you want it here, then same thing. Just give me the dimensions of both sides, because some bikes, like probably this bike, maybe, like this side would be a different size or whatever than this size. So just give me both of where it will touch, and yeah, that way I can print it out for you. Yeah, so I'm going to link that. You guys can order the custom things. I'll print them out. It'll be printed in black, PLA for now. Yeah, and then shipped out. Semi-cheap. They'll have the inserts too, the M6, so yeah. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next one. See ya.